Hey, here we are, and today is Thursday, and I've got some really exciting news. I'm just going to give it a couple of minutes because these Instagram lives can be a little bit temperamental, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to have popped up in anyone's feed just yet. And then this should share over to Facebook, so it might be that you're watching it live, and if it is, please say hi and put a comment or a like. Oh, I've got people starting to come, that's great. Or if you're watching it on replay, feel free to put a little comment underneath replay. And yes, this is how cold I feel. It's not actually snowing where I'm sat here today, but it does feel cold and it does feel a bit horrible. So there we go. Anyway, why are we here today? We are here today because I want to share something really exciting that has been brewing for a little while, if you like. But it's just something that completely came to a head yesterday, and suddenly I had that moment and I thought, that is it. This thing I've been waiting for has finally dropped into place. So if you're new to my world and we've not spoken before, my name is Claire and I'm a financial advisor and expansive wealth mentor. And I'm somebody that can help you take the money you're already making and use that to make lasting wealth, so that you have security for the future, but you also have an amazing quality of life now. So more money, more profit, less tax, and all the things that make life fun, just having the money there to pay for them, which is an amazing thing. And I absolutely love what I do. Now, I've been trying to simplify my business model to make it feel better and to be something that allows more people to work with me, but in a way they're really going to get results. So one of the things that I've done over the last few months is I've started talking about an all-in option, a way where you can work with me and cover all of your financial stuff. And I've pulled it together and I fiddled with it and I've looked at it, but somewhere along the line, there was a little bit of a disconnect and it wasn't doing exactly what I wanted it to do until yesterday, when actually everything dropped into place. So I'm going to be sharing some more info with you about the Expansive Wealth Collective, which is going to be the main way that you work with me in 2025 and beyond. And at its standard level, it's going to be a similar sort of idea to that all-in thing that I spoke about. It's a community that you join, and it's joined on a weekly rolling basis. So you can stay as long as you want. And when you feel like you're done and you're happy to go off on your own, you can go off on your own with my blessing. You'll have heard me say before, I'm not one of these coaches that is out there to try and get people to, become codependent minions who buy every single thing that goes out there. I want to give you that power to be able to step out on your own and feel confident to do it. But I want you to have the flexibility of staying for as long as you do want that help and support. So what you'll get as you join us in the Expansive Wealth Collective is you'll get access to some of my key trainings and templates, spreadsheets, the things that I use with my clients one-to-one or in a group in order to create their strategic wealth plan, and I'm going to give them to you. Because you'll be part of the collective, any of the trainings or anything that I run over the period that you're with me, you get to be part of. So in essence, it's the same as it was before, except you don't have to stay for the whole year. Now, I think a lot of people still will, because once they've got used to being part of my community and they understand the value of having that finance expert in your pocket available to help you whenever you need, actually, they will stay and they will be part of the community. Now, there are various upgrade options available which allow people who want more of my time to pay extra to do so. So if you want to be able to have one-to-one support with me in Telegram, you can pay extra per week to do that. If you want a full one-to-one service and you also want to be able to have Zoom calls and things with me, you can pay extra for that. And the great thing is you can move between the levels as you like. So it might be that you join the Expansive Wealth Collective and you crack on with dealing with maybe your retirement planning. And then you get to the stage where you think, do you know what, I'd like some more in-depth help on this. And then you can upgrade for a couple of weeks to have that additional one-to-one support. And at the end of that point, you can then go back down to the level of membership that you were on before. Now, what this means is I'm going to be able to move people who are currently in the Wealth Action Club and Pathway and some of my other programs into the correct membership tier. And it will still allow you to do everything you want. But it means that if you've been sitting there thinking, do you know what, I really want to work with Claire, but I'm not sure that I want to commit to 6 months or 12 months. Or if you're brand new into my world and you're thinking, who the hell is this woman? Do I want to give her a chunk of money to work with her one-to-one? This is a way for you to get the help and support you need without contracts and tie-ins or anything like that. I want people there because they want to be here, not because they can't leave and they feel restricted. It's a sort of love it or leave it type thing, I suppose, if you like. So what's going to happen with this over the next couple of weeks, depending on how long it takes me to get the tech and stuff organised, is you'll see some new advertising popping up. You'll see some opportunities to come and join me, and you'll see an updated page explaining to you how this all works. Of course, if you've got any questions, you can come back to me and let me know. But the beauty of this for me is it allows people to get the amount of support they need on a week-by-week basis. But it also means that when people have finished working with me one-to-one, it gives them a way of staying in my world and being able to still have that help and support, knowing that everything is included. So I'm really, really excited that this has all come together, and you will see some more stuff posted by me over the next few days. And then from next week, we're going to be cracking on. Now, the reason I've done this live today is that in terms of how the diary works, the first or next mentorship session for the Expansive Wealth Collective is on Monday. So if you would like to be able to come along on Monday to join this brand new and exciting thing and be one of the founder members at the initial rate, then this is your time to act. So if you want to be involved, what I want you to put underneath here is an emoji or a comment or something. Or if you're shy, you can send me a DM and just let me know that you're interested, and I'll ping you over some info and let you know how it works. It really is such an amazing thing, because it means that whether you're somebody who wants to go intensive and work with me over 3, 4, 5 weeks, where you're going to go straight into it because you've got a big gap in your diary and you really want to get your financial thing done, you can do that. If you're somebody who wants to be able to do things over a longer period of time, you can do that. But from my point of view, it means that I get to build those ongoing relationships, and that's the most important part of my business. You know, I love people coming to my workshops or my events, buying a ticket and being that one-off customer. But what I want is the clients with the ongoing relationship, the people that I get to see and chat to week in, week out, the people who I know that I'm holding their hand along the journey. That's exactly where I want to be. And this is what's going to happen in the collective. I'll see you soon.